Welcome back to Dagryffyn Hobby. My name's Dave, and today I'm going to go over my amazing $20 haul from the Allentown First Frost train meet. I'm sure your first question is, what the heck did I buy for $20 that's worth a whole video? Well, I'm going to show you. Maybe it's not worth a video, but it gave me an idea on the way home. I really want to hit as many train shows as I can, and I just can't and don't want to spend a lot of money every time I do. So on my way home, I was thinking, this would be an interesting challenge for myself. How much stuff that is actually usable, not just garbage, but stuff that I might actually use for a project, for detail, for whatever, how much can I get for $20? Sometimes it might be one piece for $20 if it's a good car or a really good detail piece or a building. But this time I got a number of things and I'm quite happy with it. They all need work. Most of it is junk, but I like junk. It gives me something to work with. It gives me things I don't mind messing up in the process. So what did I get? I got all of this at one booth, which is kind of a shame because there was so much good stuff there. But I had stopped because he had one particular item. And no, that's not true. I stopped at his booth because of junk boxes. I just love the stick it on the floor, under the table junk boxes, you know. Everything in this box, $2 or, you know, 4 for $1, whatever it is. I just love junk boxes. So I stopped to look through a few, and in this box I found not one, but 2 custom painted shells. Now, I'm not interested in the custom paint on this. It's not bad. I actually think it would be a nice look. It might make a good train, you know? I don't know what road livery this would be, but I got these because I have a whole selection of these cars that are in crummy condition and I want to custom paint them. So I figured, start with these. 50 cents worth of car shells. Don't care if they melt. You know, if I throw them in brake fluid to pull the paint off and they fall apart, I don't really care. So these will start a custom paint video at some point. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. What else? Where are you? Hold, please. A while back, I came home with this from a show. And it's broken, missing pieces, whatever. Just the type of thing I would buy. But, you know, it's got the end canopy broken off, which happens a lot to these. But what did I see this time? A shell. Is it perfect? No. It is not. But the top's complete. So, I don't know. Maybe I cut this off and put it here. I don't know. Maybe it would be easier to fix this spot here, which is, now that I'm saying it, probably what I would do. So if I cut out this part here of both and make one, that would be awesome. So that was the inspiration for this. I mean, I could use a Lehigh Valley gray caboose. I want a nice one. I don't want to pay for it. So, future project. I love cabooses. 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 Thought this was a really neat shell. I don't know what the dude was doing to the top of it, melt these holes in the top. All the cabooses had this hole in it. So I don't know if he installed custom smoke units or what, but I saw this and I thought I could either make it into a caboose that I can use, or it would be a great shell to use for like a yard office or something. Either way, I just really liked the shape of it. And of course it's Penske, so I had to rescue it before it ended up in the garbage. So this might show up again at some point. I don't know. We'll probably sit down here in my junk box forever, but I have it. So who knows? Actually, I'm gonna put it on the layout. Oh, that looks good. Okay. I have a whole bunch of the two-dome Sunoco cars. Some of them are missing a couple pieces or are dirty and banged up. Figured, grab this shell. It's got both metal pieces on it. I know one of mine is missing a handrail. I don't know if it's this style or not. So what? The shell's in good shape, you know? Even if I cleaned it and did a paint job or just cleaned it and put it on to replace one of mine that are banged up, not bad, 25 cents. I love it. That's not it for the shells. I'm not done yet. I probably should have just bought the whole box and done whatever with them. But what the heck? I got what I got, right? I got two 3464 NYC shells. What am I gonna do with them? I don't know. Does it matter? I mean, the brake wheels aren't even on here. Apparently the guy that owned this collection that the vendor was selling, the guy had stripped everything he had. Every engine, every car, he took all the pieces apart, completely down to every last screw, nut, washer, detail piece. So this guy had just boxes of stuff taken apart. Had I had more time, I probably would have talked with him longer. I probably would have bought more stuff there, but that was running out of time and there were things I needed to see. So I've got two of these. Custom project, yard, I don't know. But I have them, so that's good. And now they're in my project box, so they'll probably sit there for about 10, 15 years. This one actually still has the brake wheel on it, which I just realized. This is the 3454 merchandise car. It does not have the door on the top, but that's okay. The shell's in pretty good shape. So I don't know, this will also go in the box and it will sit there. But it will look good doing it. Okay, let's get down to the impressive part of this purchase. I don't know. I picked up, the suspense is killing you, isn't it? I picked up another bridge. Yep, another bridge. Am I gonna use this one? I don't know, I didn't want this one. But I wanted the other bridge that he was selling as a two-part set. Which isn't a two-part set, but that's how he wanted to sell it. So, wasn't gonna argue with the guy. This is a neat bridge. It's plastic. I mean, it's got the metal base, but it's plastic, and I'm not a big fan of these plastic ones. I like the metal construction of the older post-war style. But I have to say this is a pretty good looking bridge. Maybe if I clean it up and glue a few spots on there, it will look good. It's taller and a little more detailed than the metal ones, so maybe I will use it. We'll find out. So why did I buy that bridge if I didn't really want it? Well, there was another bridge I've been looking for, and this isn't it, but it's close. Again, I really wanted one that was all metal, but I think with a little bit of work, cleanup and detail and a paint job, this could look pretty good. Sure, it's a little broken, but it's a static piece, you know, it just sits there. So I don't think that really matters. I can glue it, fix it, work it into the scenery. I think it's gonna be fine. But what is it? Again, I'm sure the suspense is just killing you. Oh, I'm such a jerk. Anyway, here it is. An arch under bridge. Woo! Again, metal top, plastic sides. But if you've been watching, you know I really wanted an arch under bridge here instead of these two bridges or one bridge there. So I'm excited to see if I can fit this into that spot and what it's gonna look like. My theory is that this style bridge is too tall for this spot. And I'd rather put a bridge like that in the back and this arch under up front so that it gets, I guess, taller as you go back. And I don't know, it just feels like it's gonna look better. Will it? I don't know, but the arch under bridge, when I saw that, I was thrilled. Again, I wanted a metal one, but that's the only one I saw at the show, and I didn't see one at York, probably because I just missed one. But I'm excited to try to get that worked into the scene and see what it looks like. So that's my $20 haul from the ATMA Allentown First Frost Train Meet of 2021. It's some stuff I'll play with, some stuff that will probably never be touched, and in 5-10 years I'll try to remember why I have it and what I was going to do with it, and I'll put it in a junk box and sell it to somebody else for 25 cents. But for $20, I'm thrilled with all the stuff that I came home with. It gives me something to do. So while it might not seem like much now, I see potential. I think the bridges could look pretty good. I have the ideas I have for the car shells. I think I can make worthwhile. I guess sometimes it's just easy to buy stuff that's ready to go. Sometimes it's more of a challenge to get broken and things that are missing pieces, but it's part of the fun of the hobby for me. So now I need to look into how to paint these bridges to look a little more rusty and realistic. So that should be a video coming up sometime. I'm not going to promise any particular date on that though. If you haven't seen the video of my visit to the Allentown First Frost Train Meet, I'll put the link below. It was a fantastic show. Definitely recommend that you go next time if you are able. Lots and lots of stuff to see. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on dagryffyn Hobby.